Hi everyone, my name is Sarah Kleminski, and the topic that I will be speaking about today is childhood obesity. And the audience that I'll be presenting myself to are parents of childhood or ob, parents of obese children and the next generation, which are our children. And with that being said, I would like to go into a Bible verse that I hold dear to my heart. Is 1 Corinthians 10:31, and it states, "So whether you eat or drink or whatever you do, do all in the glory of God." With that being said, do you see children within our society respecting their bodies as a so-called temple, like God says in the Bible? In other words, do we see children caring for their bodies with implementing healthy eating habits and daily exercise to their daily lives? Well, the answer to that question is no. The rise of childhood obesity is on the rise like never before. And according to the Center of Disease Control, they stated that approximately 17% or 12.5 million children and adolescents aged 12 to 19 years or 2 to 19 years of age, I'm so sorry, um, are considered obese. Now, why is this happening? And the plan that I have for this issue is that the children within our society need to be informed of how severe the health risks are if they are not living a well balanced lifestyle. And according to the WebMD, which is a medical website, they state that many health risks are in correlation to childhood obesity. And with that, there are several types of cancer, which are colon, kidney, esophagus, breast, and there's a sleep condition, breathing problem, which is called sleep apnea. There is osteoarthritis, which is a common joint problem. There's gout, which is a disease that affects the joints that is caused by excess levels of uric acid, which is in the blood. And there's high blood pressure, there's strokes, and diabetes and heart disease are the two top health related issues with childhood obesity. And these health problems may become present as a child dealing with obesity, or these will develop later on in life, later on in their adult life, which can eventually, if not treated or cared for, take their life away. And doctors agree that more overweight a person is, the more likely he or she is to develop those health problems. And that is also from the WebMD. And I feel like with knowing all of those issues, parents and children, we need to take this all into consideration and really take action in this and take precaution in what we're consuming into our mouth, and think twice about turning to our favorite TV show on Saturday mornings, and think about maybe go out and be active and maybe switch a bowl of ice cream with a bowl of fruit maybe at night, and just thinking of different ways in implementing healthy eating habits and to live a well-balanced lifestyle. And according to the Center of Disease Control, childhood obesity has more than doubled, yes, in children and tripled in adolescents in the past 30 years. Or I'm only 21, so it's tripled even before me. And just seeing all that just disgusts me and truly breaks my heart. And they also inform us that the children that are aged from 6 to 11 years old within the United States who are obese have increased from 7% in 1980 to nearly 18% in 2010. Now, that is a huge increase. And do we want to see those numbers fall down? Of course we do. So keep in mind these health issues as I'm speaking into you from these credible websites that have researchers, scientists that have studied these for several years. You see, at least in 30 years, within the past 30 years, and also a study that has been going on at Stanford Hospital and the clinics there. They have come to the conclusion that obesity has a far-ranging negative effect on health. And each year, obesity-related conditions cost over $150 billion and cause an estimated 300,000 premature deaths. So within those 300,000 premature deaths, those are caused by childhood or obesity, starting habits from a child and bringing them into your adult life. And so we need to really implement healthy eating habits and healthy lifestyle within our children. And so I stand in a position where I want to promote complete awareness of this rapidly growing issue. And I want to speak insight into you parents and to the children of the severity of how dangerous the disease is to your body, what health problems result from it, and how our government is reacting in regards to this health issue. And most importantly, preventative ways that we need to teach our children and children to keep into consideration of we want to make sure that we are steering ourselves away from this dark and life-threatening path. So I really want to thank you for taking the time and um, being informed of this issue by watching my speech. And I pray that this will speak volumes to people that aren't truly informed with this and to take into consideration of, we need to find preventative ways and implement preventative ways in our daily lives for our children to steer themselves away from obesity into living a healthy and a well-abundant life, and so they don't have this problem of self-image. All right, thank you so much, you guys, and I hope you guys have a blessed weekend.